Deep beneath our feet lies a hidden world that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. These are the ancient caves of our planet, natural time capsules that hold the secrets of human civilization, prehistoric life, and the very formation of our Earth. From the first flickering flames that illuminated these underground chambers to the sophisticated artwork that adorns their walls, caves have been humanity's first galleries, shelters, and sacred spaces. Today we journey into the depths of history to explore the most remarkable ancient caves around the world. Lascaux Cave, France. Narrator. Our first stop takes us to the Dordogne region of France, where in 1940, four teenagers made one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. The Lascaux Cave, often called the Sistine Chapel of Prehistory, contains over 600 paintings and 1,400 engravings created approximately 17,000 years ago. These magnificent works were created by Cro-Magnon people using natural pigments, iron oxide for reds, manganese for blacks, and ochre for yellows. The artists used the natural contours of the cave walls to give their animals three-dimensional depth, demonstrating a sophisticated understanding of perspective that wouldn't be seen again in art for thousands of years. Today, the original cave is sealed to preserve these ancient masterpieces from the damage caused by human breath and modern contamination. However, an exact replica called Lascaux 4 allows visitors to experience this prehistoric wonder. Carlsbad Caverns, USA. Beneath the Chihuahuan Desert of New Mexico lies one of the world's most spectacular cave systems. Carlsbad Caverns, formed over 4 to 6 million years ago, extends more than 30 miles underground and reaches depths of over 1,600 feet. The crown jewel of this system is the Big Room, a natural limestone chamber so vast it could hold 14 football fields. The cavern was carved by sulfuric acid, created when hydrogen sulfide gas mixed with groundwater, a rare geological process that created the cave's unique formations. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples knew of this cave, drawn by the spectacular sight of hundreds of thousands of Mexican free-tailed bats emerging each evening in a spiraling tornado of wings. This natural phenomenon continues today, creating one of nature's most breathtaking displays. Archaeological evidence suggests that ancient peoples used the cave's entrance area for shelter and ceremonies, leaving behind artifacts and rock art that date back over 1,000 years. Ajanta Caves, India. In the state of Maharashtra, India, carved into a horseshoe-shaped cliff, lie the Ajanta Caves, a complex of 30 rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments that represent one of the finest examples of ancient Indian art and architecture. Created between the 2nd century BCE and 6th century CE, these caves served as monasteries and prayer halls for Buddhist monks. The walls are adorned with exquisite paintings depicting the life of Buddha, celestial beings, and scenes from daily life in ancient India. The pigments, made from local minerals and plants, have retained their vibrant colors for over 1,500 years. The caves demonstrate remarkable engineering skill. The monks carved these elaborate structures entirely by hand, working from the top down, creating soaring halls supported by intricately carved pillars. Each cave was designed with precise acoustics, allowing chants and prayers to resonate throughout the chambers. Abandoned around 650 CEE and hidden by dense jungle growth, the Ajanta Caves were forgotten until 1819, when a British officer hunting tigers stumbled upon their entrance. Today they stand as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving Buddhist art and philosophy from India's Golden Age. Cappadocia Underground Cities, Turkey. Narrator. In the heart of Turkey lies one of the world's most extraordinary underground complexes. The region of Cappadocia, known for its fairy chimneys and lunar landscape, hides beneath its surface entire cities carved from volcanic rock. The most famous of these is Derinkuyu, an 8-level underground city that could house up to 20,000 people, along with their livestock and food stores. Built by early Christians fleeing religious persecution, this subterranean marvel features ventilation shafts, wine cellars, stables, chapels, and even schools. The engineering is remarkable, a complex ventilation system consisting of over 15,000 shafts provides fresh air to every level. Heavy stone doors could seal off sections of the city, and narrow tunnels forced invaders to crawl single file, making defense easier. Archaeological evidence suggests these underground cities were used from the 8th to 10th centuries CE, with some areas dating back even further. Families lived in these caves for months at a time during periods of conflict, creating an entire civilization beneath the earth. Mammoth Cave, Kentucky, USA. Narrator. Kentucky's Mammoth Cave holds the distinction of being the world's longest known cave system, with over 400 miles of surveyed passageways, and new sections are still being discovered. This ancient labyrinth was formed over 10 million years as slightly acidic water dissolved the limestone bedrock. For over 4,000 years, Native Americans explored and used these caves. In 1935, the naturally mummified remains of a Native American were discovered deep within the cave, along with artifacts including woven slippers, torch remnants, and mining tools used to extract gypsum and other minerals. The cave system consists of multiple levels connected by vertical shafts, creating a three-dimensional maze beneath the Kentucky landscape. Different levels were formed during different geological periods, creating diverse environments from dry upper passages to flowing underground rivers. This ancient cave system supports unique ecosystems. Over 130 animal species call Mammoth Cave home, including several that exist nowhere else on Earth. Blind cavefish, colorless spiders, and eyeless crickets that have evolved over millions of years in complete darkness. Cueva de las Manos, Argentina. Narrator. In the remote region of Patagonia, Argentina, lies one of the most moving examples of ancient human expression. Cueva de las Manos, or Cave of Hands, contains the handprints of people who lived here between 13,000 and 9,000 years ago. The cave walls are covered with nearly 830 handprints, mostly left hands pressed against the rock and outlined with natural pigments. These weren't random decorations. They represent a sophisticated artistic tradition passed down through generations of hunter-gatherers. Beyond the handprints, the cave contains dynamic hunting scenes showing the pursuit of guanacos, rheas, and other Patagonian animals. The artists used a technique called negative hand painting, placing their hands on the wall and blowing pigment around them through bone tubes. Located in a deep canyon carved by the Pinturas River, this cave served as both shelter and ceremonial site for ancient peoples. The artwork represents one of the earliest known examples of human artistic expression in South America, providing insights into the spiritual and daily lives of our ancestors. Postojna Cave, Slovenia. Narrator. In the heart of Slovenia lies Postojna Cave, a 24-kilometer-long karst cave system that has been fascinating visitors for over 700 years. What makes Postojna unique is not just its spectacular formations, but its role in the history of cave exploration and tourism. The cave was formed over 3 million years ago by the Pivka River, which carved through limestone to create a wonderland of speleothems. Cave formations including stalactites, stalagmites, and curtain-like flowstone. The most famous formation is the 5-meter-tall, brilliant stalactite, a symbol of the cave. Postojna holds the distinction of being one of the first caves developed for tourism. Signatures on the cave walls date back to 1213, and by 1819, the cave had its first organized tour. In 1872, it became the first cave in the world to be lit by electricity. The cave is home to the extraordinary olm, a blind cave salamander that can live over 100 years and survive without food for a decade. These human fish, as locals called them, have become living symbols of the cave's ancient and mysterious ecosystem. From the artistic masterpieces of Lascaux to the underground cities of Cappadocia, from the natural grandeur of Carlsbad to the spiritual sanctuaries of Ajanta, these ancient caves remind us that human creativity, ingenuity, and spiritual expression have existed for tens of thousands of years. Today, new technologies continue to reveal secrets hidden in the depths. Ground-penetrating radar, 3D mapping, and advanced dating techniques are uncovering new chambers, new artwork, and new insights into our shared human heritage. These caves are more than geological formations. They are libraries written in stone, galleries painted in earth pigments, and sanctuaries carved by human hands. They connect us to our ancestors and remind us that the impulse to create, to explore, and to find meaning in the darkness is as old as humanity itself. As we continue to explore these ancient underground worlds, we discover not just the history of our planet, but the enduring spirit of human curiosity that drives us ever deeper into the unknown. Thanks for watching Mythos Amit Raj, where myths become history and history becomes legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share this video with anyone who loves ancient history, and let me know in the comments which civilization you'd like us to explore next.